You know that when you're trying to tread on your own, you can get tired. And sometimes you get tired to the point of just giving up.
Yes.
When you look in the text, in the midst of them trying, even when the ship was secure, they tried their own answers. They tried throwing off stuff to make it lighter. Some of them even talked about killing the prisoners. And sometimes when we're out there in the midst of the waters of life, we try to get over and try to stay afloat by our own designs and by our own ideas and by our own attitudes. But did not the record say, now don't trust in men, don't trust in churches, but trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean not to thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he. Sometimes we may not understand, but we need to know that sometimes our blessings don't come in pretty things. Our blessings don't always come in fine houses and fine cars and a lot of money. Sometimes we miss our blessing because we ain't willing to grab hold to the boards or the broken piece. They were out there in the water. They were out there in dangerous territory. And the only thing that kept them afloat was the boards and the broken piece. Sometimes storms arise that will allow our lives to be tossed to and fro. Sometimes we feel like we're in secured situations, secured relationships. But at the end, we find ourselves in the midst of just boards and broken pieces. And sometimes we got to realize that if we just hold on to the boards and the broken pieces, God has a way of bringing us to dry ground. You see, there was an island the pastor talked about when he was giving us his message. There was an island by the name of Melita. The island was just a few clicks away. There was a dangerous island full of barbarians, but it was an island of safety. And the tides guided them to the land of Melita. The tides guided them to a place of safety. But what you need to realize and understand, my brothers and sisters, that the tides came not by coincidence, but the tides came by divine providence. You see, if you just be willing sometimes to hold on to the boards or the broken pieces, God has a way of reaching out from heaven and guiding you to a place of safety. If you just be willing sometimes to hold on to the boards and the broken pieces, God has a way of stepping out and allowing you to make it to dry ground. If you're willing to hold on to the boards and the broken pieces, you may not make it to where you think you ought to make it. You may not make it to the destination that you had in mind. But if you just hold on, God will take you to the place where he wants to take you. That you can find a blessing even in the place of safety. Paul and the shipwrecked, they made it to Melita. And even though they didn't find what they thought they was going to find, they found that God made a way for them out of no way. And I want to leave here today by letting you know that sometimes you may find yourself in no way situations. Sometimes you may find yourself out on situations that you feel like you just can't make it. Sometimes you may find yourself feeling like you're drowning in the sea of life. But if you're just willing to hold on to God's unchanging hands, if you're willing to hold on to the boards and the broken pieces, if you're willing to put your trust in Him who can do anything but fail, God has a way of taking you to dry ground. God has a way of opening doors that no man can shut. God has a way of taking you from disgrace and trading it in for amazing grace. God has a way of taking you from the guttermost and bringing you to the uttermost. God has a way of late in the midnight hour when your eyes are filled with tears. He has a way of reaching down from heaven and wiping the tears from your eyes. God has a way of when you're missing mama, He can be mama when mama is gone. God has a way of when you get weak, He'll be your strength in the time of your weakness. But you just got to be willing to hold on to the boards and the broken pieces. It may get rough, but still hold on. It may look dark, but still hold on. The wind may blow, the lightning may flash, but still hold on. Because if you hold on, somebody here can testify. He may not come when you want Him to come, but won't He show up? Won't He show up? Won't He show up right on time? Have I got a witness? He's an on-time God. Yes, He is. Yeah. It may look bleak. It may look harsh. It may even look discouraging. It may seem you like that you're at the end of your journey. And you may feel like you can't make it. Yes. There's no sense of lying to yourself. All of us have been at that point where we felt, I can't make it. That's right. I'm trying and I'm trying, but I just can't make it. But in the corner of your eye, there's a board. In the corner of your mind, there's some broken pieces. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the corners of your life, God had sent a little something for you to grab hold to and hold on. And if you just hold on just a little while longer. I said hold on. Just a little while longer. Hold on. Just a little while longer. Everything will be all right. Do you know what I'm talking about today? Hold on. Just a little while longer. Hold on. Just a little while longer. Hold on. Just a little while longer. Everything will be all right. Pray on just a little while longer. Pray on just a little while longer. Pray on just a little while longer. Everything will be all right. You got to hang on in there just a little while longer. Hang on in there just a little while longer. Hang on in there just a little while longer. Everything will be all right. With the pastor's permission, as our brother comes, maybe there's somebody here today. You've been holding on. Come on, sister, we waiting on you. Yes, sir. Come on, give God some praise. She